Hey guys and gals, Jim here, and I thought I'd do another update on the 350th scale Discovery XD-1 from 2001: A Space Odyssey from Moebius Models. I decided I'm going to share all this stuff with you guys, more or less to help with some confusion. Some of the stuff isn't pointed out in the instructions. So I'm finding out as I go along. You really need to pay attention to the parts, the way they go together, the fit, and wherever you see these little black things here, pay attention to those before you start gluing and assembling and stuff. Read everything real good. This isn't there's a lot of stuff that's kind of vague as far as description of how the parts position and stuff. So I'm doing this, I'm doing some drawings so it's easier for you guys to see what I'm talking about. These are all the little cargo modules. You got, like I said, they're all numbered 4A, 4B, 4C, 4D, and 4E. A's are the biggest ones. They're one piece. Then you got B and C, which is a set. And then C and D are a set. D and E are a set. So, but there's something on here that they don't show you, and as you can see, those modules are very small. This is a D and this is a E. That E you could see is very tiny. I don't know, the camera might not pick it up, but they are. One end is shaped differently than the other end. So I made a drawing here. Exactly what you're looking at. Again, this is E and this is D. One side is going to be flat. The other side has a little protrusion. You got to make sure you got these protrusions to the outer ends when you glue them down on there. Okay, they do position. This one's got one mounting hole, but it's not centered. This one's got one mounting hole, it's not centered. These have two mounting holes, which are pretty close to being centered on the part. But they have to go this way with the flat edge facing one another. Otherwise, if you flip one of them around, they're not going to fit right. You'll either have a real big gap there, or they won't. They'll be interfering with one another. Period. So you got to look at the parts real close. Like I said, this diagram here doesn't show that little protrusion on these. This one won't have none. It's pretty much flat on each side. Either way you position it, it's going to fit right. But the C and B and E and D, those ones have that little protrusion on the one side, and those have to go to the outer edge. Now the instructions, some of them will have E and D. The next one will be D and E, and they use a color code here. For the ones that go on the bottom are blue. The ones that go on the starboard side are red, and the ones that go on the port side are green. So or opposite. I got that confused maybe, but as far as the way they show where they go is pretty easy to follow and understand. And as you'll see here, there's a B and a C there. And this one's a C and a B. Just make sure you follow this guide real good and stuff. But this is the shape of the parts in a larger view diagram. What the parts actually look like. Like I said, they got this little protrusion. The camera may not pick it up here. Let's try to flip that around a little bit, get some light on it. You might be able to notice what I'm talking about right there on that front edge. There's that little protrusion there. So that's the outer edge. And on the smaller one, on the right side in your video, it's the little protrusions on this end. So these are the edges that face one another when you glue them on there. So I just thought I'd share this with you. Mainly for beginner modelers or modelers that don't have a lot of experience but want to build this because they're into the 2001 Space Odyssey movie, things like that. Sometimes people might just build one model in their life because it's something from a movie or something that they really like. And it's not a cheap kit, so if if you mess up and stuff, it's not like you're out, 10, 12, 15 bucks for a cheap kit. You're going to be out a little bit more hurting in your pocket. So I thought I'd share this with you guys. I got the one side left to do. I glue on a few of them, let them set for a while, let the glue set, and then I go do another few of them and stuff like that. So it's a little bit tedious. They are small parts, so it's a little bit strain on the eyes and stuff. But it's going together pretty good. I haven't glued the back engine pod on yet. I do have the metal rod in there, and I haven't glued the the back of the sphere on there yet, so I can take that off and do my little bit of masking for the gray panels and stuff. But everything else is pretty much there's 3 pieces of the spine. There's 1 there, 2 there, and then you got a longer, it's 1 there, 1 there, you got a longer one back there. All that stuff is glued together. That's where your radar dish assembly, your antenna dish assembly will go with the 3 antenna dishes on it and stuff. But that's where we're at and everything. So I thought I'd share this little bit of information with you guys and help you save some struggling and figuring and scratching your head and pulling out hair if that be the case and all that. So if there's any more things that I run into, pretty much after you're done with that spine, that's about the most tedious and difficult part of building this kit. Once you're done with that, should be pretty smooth sailing. The engines back here, those are actually 9 pieces. You got the upper and lower half, the inner part with this here neck on there. And then there's 6 pieces that make up the hexagon around it that you glue on and stuff. And all the fits real nice and everything. Everything fits well together. Typical Moebius, quality and stuff. But I just wanted to share about this spine, all these little cargo pods and stuff that they call them. So that's going to be it for now. So hey, thanks for subscribing. I hope these couple videos that I did on building this kit, that's a little bit more clearly explained than it is in the instructions, is helpful to all you guys. And it is a little small. I mean, 3/50 scale, 17 inches. I knew that, but I thought I expected it to be a little bit, bigger, bulkier. But like I says, I didn't have room for the 1/44 scale at 41 inches and stuff with all my big enterprise kits and things like that. So I was happy they came out with the smaller one. It's still going to make up into a cool model and stuff, and it's something that you'll be able to fit on your shelves or whatever and at least have space for. But hopefully all this information is helpful to all you guys, whether a new modeler, a beginner, less experienced, or a seasoned modeler and stuff. So until the next time, you take care. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for all my new subscribers. Thanks for all the great comments you guys been leaving me. You and your families stay safe and healthy out there with the COVID and all that. And we'll be talking to you soon. It's nice to finally be building stuff. Like I said, I didn't quit modeling. I just took a little break and stuff. I've been modeling for a lot of years, and I had some other things that needed to be tended to that I've been putting off to the side. So, but I'm still here. I'll still be building models. Maybe not as often as I do other times of the year, but I'm still planning on staying a hobby till I get too old and I can't build all this little intricate stuff. So, till the next time, you guys all take care. Have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.